Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello here, welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell. Thank you so much. So in my last update about This Is Fate, Rishabh was making call to one of his workers and he was telling the worker, I love you. Then Sherlyn heard their conversation and she immediately concluded that Rishabh was cheating on her. And hearing this, Karina and Raki called Rishabh into the room and asked him to call Sherlyn and tell her I love you and show love to her to clear the misunderstanding. Then the goons, that is the drug dealers that were inside the Lutra mansion, saw Sarla and Sarla also saw them and they were running after Sarla to catch her. Let's continue from there. Mahesh tries to stop Raki, but Raki leaves in anger. Rishabh comes to Mahesh, asks that what is going on and what got Raki angry that she left like that. Mahesh replies that there is nothing and he would always apologize to Raki every time and it will correct everything. Rishabh asks that why does Mahesh apologize so much even when he doesn't have any fault. Mahesh explains to Rishabh that Rishabh should follow his footsteps, learning what he is telling him. Mahesh explains that if he wants to live happily, then he should learn to apologize to his wife, otherwise he will not be able to live a happy life. Rishabh asks that why is Mahesh so worried. Mahesh reveals that he is trying to call Bharat, but he is not at the gate. Rishabh requests him to calm down as Bharat might be near. Mahesh says that he never leaves the gate for so long. Rishabh replies that he is going to call the security agency. Mahesh also leaves to call the inspector if he is not able to reach Bharat. Rishabh is standing and Sarla comes to the balcony screaming. Rishabh gets tensed hearing the scream. He is not able to judge who is screaming. Just then, both the goons manage to cover Sarla's mouth, so she is not able to signal to Rishabh, and Rishabh also tries to search from where the voice came. The goons pull Sarla behind the pillar. Rishabh calls Mahesh asking if he heard that someone was calling his name. Mahesh replies that he did not pay any attention. Sarla is pulled from the balcony. Mahesh noticed that Rishabh is really worried, so he asks that what happened. Rishabh explains that he feels that Sarla was calling him. Mahesh says that he cannot see Sarla anywhere. Rishabh looks suspiciously at the balcony. Shaka along with his accomplice managed to bring Sarla into the room. Shaka instructs his accomplice to make Sarla fall asleep. He started singing the song which angers Shaka. He then instructs him to take out the chloroform. They make sure that Sarla is unconscious and then they plan to tie her. Sherlyn comes searching for Karina. She finds her in the room while she is talking with Sanjana and she asks that why did she not come to the party. Sherlyn, taking the phone from Karina, says to her mother that she would call her after a while. Sherlyn explains that she needs to tell something important to Karina as she is the only one who will listen to her in this house. Karina questions that what does Sherlyn wants to talk about. Sherlyn explains that she came to know that Sonakshi loves Karan since their college days. They both might be in a relationship. Karina at once disagrees, replying that Sherlyn doesn't know the kind of person Karan was in his college days. Karina tells Sherlyn that Karan was really flirtatious in his college days and he was not serious with any single girl, but he had a lot of girlfriends. She explains how he had changed after his marriage by becoming responsible. Karina leaves, scolding Sherlyn for ending her call without any reason. Sherlyn thinks that she should give it another try. Sherlyn rushed out of the room, bumping into Prithvi. She accidentally calls him brother. Prithvi, seeing her, explains that she should never call him brother as it would be better for him to die. Sherlyn tries to leave, but Prithvi stops her and Prithvi realizes how Rishabh said I love you to Sherlyn. Prithvi asks if Sherlyn has anything to say, but Sherlyn tries her best to get away. Prithvi questions her that why was Rishabh saying I love you to her. Sherlyn asks if Prithvi is suspecting her because she never says anything to him when Kritika confessed her love for him in front of everyone. Prithvi and Sherlyn both see the two men standing staring at them. Prithvi questions that what are they staring at since it is an argument between a husband and a wife. One of the goons requested Prithvi not to fight like this with his wife since she is really beautiful. But Sherlyn and Prithvi immediately instructed the goons to run away and they immediately leaves. Sherlyn says that Prithvi can think whatever he wants because she doesn't care. Prithvi thinks that it is unfortunate as other people only love what is meant for others, saying that Rishabh said I love you to his girlfriend Sherlyn and he is also forced to be with Kritika. Rishabh and Karan are both taking selfies together. Preeta and Piu comes to the party. Piu pointed towards Karan. Preeta, going to Karan, asks that what has he done. Karan asks what does she mean. Preeta questions that why did he leave Pihu alone in the toy room. Karan says that Pihu was not alone as she had Cuckoo, that is a toy, with her. Preeta says that it is a toy and a toy cannot take care of her. Rishabh also started scolding Karan, saying that he must not be so irresponsible. Karan says that he should not take her side as things have changed. Rishabh questions that what has changed as they are still a big family. Rishabh turns to Preeta and explains that even Karan is not that wrong as he admits that not everyone in the house is a family, but 98% of those are family. Preeta still explains that it is not right to leave the child alone as she is really young. Pihu insisted that Preeta should lift her up in her arms. Pihu says that both her father and Rishabh are wrong as her father left her alone in the toy room. She asks what would have happened if anyone kidnapped her. Rishabh says how could anyone take her when they both are here. Pihu says to Preeta that there is nothing to worry about as they both will protect her. She however says that her mother is the best, then she calls Preeta as baby doll. Rishabh asks Pihu to come with him as they will give some time to both her father and her mother. Karan asks Preeta that what happened calling her baby doll. Preeta asks him to at least stop calling her baby doll now. Karan says that he is not bothered by what anyone calls her and he even doesn't care when Pihu calls her pretty mama, but he will not change when anyone comes into their lives. Karan once again calls Preeta baby doll and Preeta, picking up the Kiku, that is Pihu's doll, asks if she looks like this toy. Karan replies that she looks better than the toy and he asks that why does she not wear the clothes like her. Preeta says that Karan is talking nonsense. Pihu, coming to them, asks that why are they both fighting again. Preeta and Karan tries to explain to Pihu how they were just talking, but Pihu insisted that they were fighting. She demands for them both to apologize to each other. Rishabh says that he did not say anything to her as Pihu is really clever. She forces Karan to apologize, but he asks her to give him some other punishment. She demands him to kiss, but Karan leaves to kiss Pihu. But Pihu, however, asks Karan to kiss Preeta instead. Karan and Preeta pick Pihu up and they started laughing. Sonakshi, coming from behind, wonders how is Pihu bringing them both closer. She mentions how she is grateful that her father gave Pihu up for adoption as soon as she was born, but as she remained with her, then she would have beaten her a lot and now she would have found a way to make her place in this house. The priest asks Raki to call everyone for the puja. Raki calls Pihu, then asks her to go and call Rishabh along with Karan and Preeta. Pihu calls Rishabh by the name, but then Preeta, calling her, asks that why is she taking his name as he is a lot older than her. Rishabh says that there is nothing to worry about since he and Pihu are both friends, so they leave for the puja. Preeta asks Karan if he has seen her mother. He pointed to the other side, but it is just to tease her. Preeta also sees Shriti, so questions if she has seen her mother. Shriti explains that she would come with her to search for the puja. Sherlyn is working and she once again bumps into the musicians and gets scared. The musician advises her not to fight with her husband as he is her life partner. They ask for the reason that she was fighting and Sherlyn leaves, asking that why should she tell them anything. Sonakshi enters the room where Sarla is tied up and unknowingly to her that Sarla is there, Sonakshi calls her father, saying that he was right as she thought that she would get close to Karan, but now she needs another plan. She feels that she should reveal her feelings to Karan as it would be the best thing. Sonakshi's father stops her, explaining that Karan doesn't consider their past to be worthy of accepting, but she must make sure that she gets a place in Karan's heart. Sonakshi says that her father is right, as she must get close to Pihu, as only this way will she get Karan for herself. She thanks her father for always giving her the right advice. Her father requested her to always call him if she ever feels anything is wrong. Preeta also enters the room and Sarla calls her, but Preeta doesn't recognize her voice. However, she feels that her mother is close by. She then leaves, wondering if Sarla is in the puja. The goons boss, along with his men, looks at the family, informing them how they must leave with the boxes as quickly as possible, because if Mahesh Luthra sees them, then he will create a tantrum as he has already asked them a lot of times to leave his house. Preeta goes from there and informs Grandma how she was not able to find Sarla. Karina responds that they cannot stop the puja because of her mother and she should call her. Preeta replies that she tried a lot of times, but Sarla did not answer the call. Raki asks Preeta to come and stand with Karan. They all one by one started performing the puja, and Karan, Preeta along with Pihu performed the last puja after which they all bow in front of the goddess idol. Raki asked Girish to bring the boxes of prasad. Raki appreciated all the guests that they were able to come to their function and celebrate the grand party with them, since this year Karan and Preeta have become parents, as God has sent Piu to be part of their family. They bring out all the prasad and the gang members sees that their boxes are being taken one by one from the table. They says that they have to take the risk, otherwise their drugs will be taken out of the house. They shouted at the guests to stop, but no one listened, and the boss is forced to stand up in the chair with his gun, warning everyone to stay where they are. Karan tries to move ahead, however, Rishabh stops him to calm down the situation. The boss explains that they thought of leaving without hurting anyone with just their drugs, but now they have made him act in such a manner. Raki says that this is why they were singing with such poor voice, but even if they had given the audition to her son, then it would have not even given them the duty as a worker. The entire family stops Raki, but she did not listen, explaining that they are musicians. Mahesh also started laughing, explaining how he knows that they are all just musicians, and he knows this because they have lost 2 or 3 contracts since morning, so they are facing difficulty feeding their family. Mahesh snatched one of the guns from them, saying how he knows that it is fake, but after he fires it, it creates a lot of panic, and they manage to take back the gun. Mahesh is asked to stand back with his family, and he asks that why does this gun have the bullet when the ones that they showed him before had fire. The goons boss says that it is a popular code to deceive them. Everyone were standing scared, and the boss orders his men to take all the boxes from the guests. They open it and they were shocked to find the sweet in them, and they see that their drugs are no more in the boxes, and they really get furious and even snatch grandma towards them. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, share it, and please subscribe to this channel for more updates. And I'll see you all again in my next update. Stay blessed, stay happy. Bye guys.